Welcome to Math Easy. Friends, here is an equation. We have to solve it. Clearly we can see that it is an equation, it is a linear equation of one variable, and the variable is x here. So we have to solve it. Now first step is that we will bring all the x terms together in one side and the other terms on the other side. So here 2x will come to this side and root 2 will go to that side. As there is equal to sign in between, so 2x will come to this side with minus sign because it has plus sign here, and plus root 2 will go to that side with minus sign. It will be minus root 2. So we say it as transposing. So we'll write by transposition. What do we get? 3x minus root 2x is equal to 2 minus root 2. Isn't it? And then now both the x terms, the variable, are together in one side. So now what we'll do, x is there with both the terms, so x will take it as outside. It is common to both the terms, so x will be outside, and bracket will give 3 minus root 2. Now friends, bracket has a very important role in a sum. Whether adding or removing a bracket, one has to be very careful. Here you see I have to put bracket because x is there with both the terms. If we don't give bracket, then x will be multiplied with 3 only, not 2. So we have to give bracket so that x is multiplied with 3 and x is multiplied with root 2 also. And this side, this is also, we'll take it as a single term. Now here we'll keep x, only x on the left hand side because you have to find out the value of x. So x will be 2 minus root 2. Now here you see again we will change the side of 3 minus root 2. We will bring it to other side. It is with multiplication sign with x. So if it is go to other side, if it goes to other side, it will be with division sign, 3 minus root 2. So is equal to, we can write 2 minus root 2 divided by 3 minus root 2. Okay. Now friends, we can think it another way also. See here, by transposition we have brought this this step. What we can do here, suppose if we subtract minus root 2x from both the sides, okay, and root 2 from both the sides, then what do we get? Minus root 2x minus root 2. If we think this way, that we'll subtract because we'll neutralize x on the right hand side and we'll neutralize root 2 in the left hand side. So these two will be cancelled out, and here root x will be cancelled out. So we are getting at the left hand side 3x minus root 2x, and here 2 minus root 2. See here the same. So this way also we can do, and here also we can think another way, that is x into 3 minus root 2. So we will divide 3 minus root 2 on both sides. Okay, so we have to do in both sides, friends, because we cannot change the value. Is equal to sign is there, so whatever we add on the left hand side, we have to add on the right hand side also. Even if we subtract or multiply or divide on the left hand side, the same thing we have to do on the right side also. So 3 minus root 2, if we divide this with 3 minus root 2, then right hand side also we have to do the same thing. So these two will be cancelled out. 1. So we can write x into 1 is equal to 2 minus root 2 by 3 minus root 2. That implies x is equal to 2 minus root 2 by 3 minus root 2. So the same thing we are getting. So we can think anyway. Now see, this is the value of x, but it is not a complete answer. Why? Because there is surds in the denominator. So we have to remove the root 2 from the denominator. We have to give a simple answer. So what do we do, friends? We'll rationalize. We have to rationalize. So on rationalization, what do we get? Here you see the formula we use for rationalization, a square minus b square. You know, a square minus b square is equal to what? A plus b into a minus b. So if a minus b we get, we will multiply by a plus b, so that we will get it a square minus b square, and the root will be removed. So here if we think 3 as a and root 2 as b, so a minus b we have got here in the denominator. So we will multiply by a plus b, both numerator and denominator. So 3 plus root 2, 3 minus root 2. So friends, you notice here we are actually multiplying by 1. So if you multiply by 1, the value does not change. So both numerator and denominator we are multiplying by 3 plus root 2 by 3 plus root 2, because we need 3 plus root 2 to get rid of root sign. So it will be 2 minus root 2 and 3 plus root 2, and here it will be a minus b into a plus b. You see, so it will be a square minus b square. So 3 square minus root 2 square. Now here you see, this is one term, this is another term, in between multiplication sign is there. So we will use here distributive property. 2 will be multiplied by 3, then 2 will be multiplied by 2, like that we know. So 2 into 3 plus 2 into root 2 minus 3 into root 2 minus plus minus root 2 into root 2 divided by 9 minus root 2 whole square means 2. Here you can, one step you can, that way you can take 2, 3 plus root 2 minus root 2, one step. So distributive property, 2 will be multiplied by 3 plus root 2, then minus root 2 will be multiplied by 3 plus root 2. Then 2 will be multiplied, again distributive property, 2 will multiplied by 3 and root 2, and minus root 2 will be multiplied by 3 and root 2. So here it is coming 6 minus 2 root 2 minus 3 root 2 minus root 2 into root 2, 2. 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. Now here 6 and 2 will simplify. So 6 minus 2 is coming 4. And here 2 root 2 terms, it is plus here. Minus 3 root 2 and plus 2 root 2. So we'll get 1 root 2. 1 root 2 means only root 2 by 7. So we are getting the value of x here. So answer, it is a simple, denominator is free of surd. So answer is x is equal to 4 minus root 2 by 7. Okay friends, thank you.